Well, hi, folks. Welcome to another edition of the Too Old for Bull show. I'm your host, Johnny. Today's episode is entitled Motivating Oneself. Now, here's how Copilot or artificial intelligence defines motivation. A person can be motivated by many different things. Sometimes the visit to a doctor will motivate a person to lose weight or watch their diet. Sometimes meeting someone special may motivate a person to clean up their act. Sometimes applying for a job may motivate a person to clean up their appearance. And sometimes an encounter with someone will motivate a person to stop complaining. Here's an example of an encounter I had well over 50 years ago. I still get chills every time I retell the story. Now, one Sunday at our church, I was ushering at the early Mass. I'm standing in the back of church in a nasty and foul mood. Why? Well, let me tell you why. I had a hangover from a party the night before. I spilled wine on an expensive suit. My riding mower wouldn't start, so I had to use a hand mower to cut the lawn. And of course, I had to get up early to usher. All these are very good reasons why I should feel sorry for myself. So I thought. Just then, a young man in his early 20s walked in. He had a patch over one eye and he was using a cane. He was walking so slow that it almost looked like he was standing still. As I was watching him, his father came up and tapped me on the shoulder and said, "You see what Vietnam did to my boy?" His father said that a sniper's bullet hit him in the eye and exited the back of his head, leaving him with some very serious disabilities. I watched that young man slowly walk down the aisle and sit in the very first pew. Now, on a side note, most times a church usually fills up from the back. But anyways, back to our story. I was quite shaken by what I just saw. I said to myself, "You dumb SOB. You're complaining about trivial crap, and here's a young man who, in my humble opinion, made a superhuman effort to attend church service and walk to the front of the church." I learned quite a lesson that day, and I've had several other similar encounters, but nowhere near as profound as the one I had with the young vet. Now, does this make me stop complaining about trivial stuff? Well, I'd be a liar if I said yes. But when I do complain, I try to recall that encounter and others like it and think about what I'm complaining about. Truth be told, I feel sort of guilty using encounters like the one I had with the young vet to motivate myself. I try to think of positive reasons to motivate myself. To remain physically healthy is an excellent reason to motivate yourself to exercise and watch your diet. To remain mentally healthy is an excellent reason to motivate yourself to be cheerful, not complain about trivial things, get involved in social activities, and above all, maintain a positive attitude. Sometimes easier said than done, as I've found out. But the main thing is not to give up. Remember, it's not how fast you go, as long as you don't stop. Incidentally, that young vet went on to have his own radio show, and he became a local celebrity. Well, that's all I have for today, folks. Thanks for watching. Please visit the Too Old for Bull website. And after this video, there will be a link to the Too Old for Bull website where you can view my other videos. There's also a link to a page where you can leave your comments. I'd really like to hear your comments on my videos and my stories. Your comments are strictly anonymous. I will never know who the sender is, so please don't be bashful. We'll see you on down the trail.